trying to eat this bread.
God, that sounds nasty as hell.
No, I had to. Man. Horrible.
Gross.
All right, guys.
And he was probably up for 3-4 days.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome, everybody, to the East of Elvins 310 podcast. You got your boy Travioli back on this beautiful Cannabis Sunday with the group of folks. We got one more added to the table today. We have special guest River Tyler. River Tyler, welcome to the East of Elvins 310 podcast.
Yo, 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 yo.
Excited to have him on. He was one of our first listeners, first followers. Jumped in there, help push us get where we are today. So trying to help us get this YouTube going. So I got that recording. Just to let you know, everybody, we are recording on there. We got the camera up there. What up, y'all?
Yo.
Other than that, J-Dog, thank you for the breakfast. The combination between you and Mr. Show Me Green with the biscuits. Show Me showed up and said, dude, I got a bag of biscuits. I was like, that's interesting, bro. Well, what do we do with these biscuits? And he's like, oh, J-Dog's bringing the honey. So we just got done eating a biscuit. I only ate one. Jim, I seen you threw down 2.
Yeah.
He said it was a teaspoon's about equivalent to, you said 30 milligrams, you said?
Yeah, anywhere between 30 to 40 milligrams.
Nice. So I only did one just to keep the show afloat. So.
Yeah, are we recording?
Oh.
Got to make sure, he be having technical difficulties.
All right. I'm going to stop. And then we can pick back up. I'm going to see if this works real quick. Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck, guys.
Yeah, look at that. Talk about
Already came
Bogart.
back to
It's like, oh. Okay.
Be like, this one done went out. He held it so long.
All right, so we did the mic check. We're good. We're back. We're rolling. Everything's lit up. Every voice is spiking. So, again, got the biscuits down, got the blunts going. I had 2 of them in my hand. I'm sorry, guys.
That's cool. It happened.
So, Tyler, glad to have you on. You and Show Me been talking on the background. I got some slides of your grow. Your grow is taking off. Like, this is I think I've known you for 2 now, and this one looks like it's gotten a lot
Yeah,
frostier.
this is the 3rd one.
It's the 3rd one?
Yeah, Toby, my brother, started the 1st one.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I finished it off. And then I grew, I think, 8 more, and then now I got 8 more growing.
Hell yeah. And are they autos, photos?
No, photos.
Photos.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had the lights on because I was wondering why they wouldn't bud, but I had the lights on, not 12 to 12. It was like 16 to 8 or something.
Yeah.
And they just kept growing, and they were down there finna get out the tent. I'm like, oh, shit.
Those trial and errors. So that's one thing on the show. I like bringing people on and talking about their growth because so many aspects take a role, and everybody's house is different, everybody's air is different, everybody's water is different. We've talked about it before, but it's nice bringing people on and like asking about it. So
Yeah.
are you on a well water?
Yeah.
I figured
See,
since you were on a farm.
I don't ever check my, I don't check the levels or pH or anything like that. So I don't really know what I'm giving the plants. I just look at them, and if they look healthy, I assume they're good.
So Show Me, after he gets that twisted up, he'll probably touch base with that pH because I'm lucky. Mine actually comes out of my faucet, and I don't know how. I literally am below 7. So that's pretty good for watering my pH level. For doing straight water out of the tap. So yours might be close to
Mine
that
would
too.
have minerals and stuff in it, from the well.
Right.
A lot of calcium. Stuff
Show Me,
like
you think well water or mineral water, you think that's better than, obviously than purified treated water, right?
Well, honestly, it depends on what medium you're growing in.
Okay.
Like if you're growing in like living soil, then you don't necessarily you can use like reverse osmosis water, but you don't really want to, because reverse osmosis has everything stripped out of it. So as soon as it hit anything that it hits, it just automatically absorbs it, right? So it's because it's free particles and free rate, whatever it is inside the water. There's nothing binding it. So it absorbs and locks in whatever it hits. So when it hits your soil, it's kind of making everything bind in, right? Whereas that's not exactly what you want. So using a well water is what I would recommend for like a living soil. But if you're in like DWC or something like that, then obviously you want to use reverse osmosis water because you got less chance of your roots getting infected and stuff.
And some people's wells, they could be contaminated with
Right,
stuff.
right.
You don't know. You have to get your well.
It could have been one that was
tested.
have been used for a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and slide to this next slide right here because this actually can play a role of watering too. So the people that can't see right now, I made a slideshow and I have me and Show Me standing floating above the hurricane down in Florida.
We're so
terrible.
high, we were walking on water.
Shout out to all the linemen, everybody down there working. I'm sorry for. I mean, I feel bad for everybody.
in Tennessee and everything.
Tennessee, I seen trailers
Truckers
floating away.
getting flooded, and
A lot of
it's
people
bad.
lost a lot. So I saw FEMA getting a lot of help going to them, so that's good. But I was really high the other night, and I thought me and Show Me need to be there. So that was live from the hurricane. We weren't. I photoshopped that.
I sure seen that. I was like, what the hell?
What the? You think I'd be wearing those 93 shoes? So yeah, reason why I put that on here too though is watering. I wonder how this would play a role in a lot of farms. Like imagine having a cultivation shot because there is medical in Florida.
Oh, yeah,
So all this
that'd be
hurricane and all that
horrible.
water,
All that
contaminant,
water.
washing oil off all the pollution off the roads and.
Yesterday, I had to take 3 branches inside and cultivate them because of the fact that the wind blew my plants around so much that they tore off some branches. So
That's
I can't imagine the hurricane and growing outside. That'd be disgusting.
Oh yeah.
so. I called Show Me the other night because I went outside and looked, and all my freak show branches were on the ground, and I'm like, please, it didn't break the stalk.
Yeah.
So it's
good.
healthy.
Yeah.
I brought it in the garage. It was already nighttime. I turned my heavy ass fan. It's the only fan I have on, and I took some bungee straps and put it around them posts just to give it a little extra. And I'm like, it's either gonna break or mold, and I'm gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
That fan, that high velocity, blowing it out. That next morning I came out, they were actually praying.
Yeah,
The leaves
that's
were
beautiful.
actually
Yeah, they
praying,
needed that
so I
water.
slid it right back out in the driveway. This is really tasty, man. What was this,
Yeah.
Tyler?
The Baja Fog from
Ooh.
Local.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
really good.
Yeah.
And you rolled it? With the
No,
gla-
wait, no, that's the Funky Charms.
Funky Charms?
Yeah.
Would you put the glass tip in it?
Yeah.
That's classy, dude. I
Yeah.
like that. I never could get them back on there.
I stole the tip from the
Oh.
Southern Sweets infused one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very nice blunt, man. I like that.
Yeah, I don't roll my blunts no more. I pack them. So I'll, take all the tobacco out of them, just pack them.
So I got up on the screen right now. Show Me. You want to take a look? That's Mr. River Tyler's plants. Look how frosty those things are.
Yeah, it's looking good. What strain you got there?
I got Rainbow Zope, and it's a mixture of I forgot like
RS11.
RS11 and
Zope?
Rainbow Sherbet or something.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not for sure.
Yeah.
Some people think RS isn't actually RS11 isn't the same as
Rainbow
Sherbet, is it? I don't think
Yeah.
it is.
Is it?
Okay, because I knew RS11 was out there,
Okay.
and then also Rainbow
Yeah,
Sherbet.
Yeah,
and then
no,
I
it's
got-
Rainbow Sherbet. Just the 11 stands for the 11th pheno from their hunt, and that's what they chose to breed with. So that's why it's
classic.
RS11.
I also
Gotcha.
have a Alaskan something. It's like wedding cake and something mixed, but it's a sativa.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's it's a mixture in there.
Okay.
Because when I grew them, only like a couple of them grew. I had 2 seeds or 3 seeds not grow.
Uh-huh.
So
It looked really good. I noticed how long look that you talked about stretching.
I kept pulling them
It
down. I bent one of the stems. The stem bent completely in half, but it fixed itself.
Uh-huh.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So that purple and that branches there you see on that limb,
Uh-huh.
I've noticed that happens in colder temperatures.
It can. There's a lot
So-
of things that can bring on purple stems.
Yeah.
A lot of different things.
I've taken ice and put it on whenever I had to grow, and it was already it was warm. It wasn't like hot, but I used that and put ice, and I've triggered it where it started shooting purple up the stem. Like that next day, I started seeing it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was like, ooh! And it was a strawberry banana, so it already had that purple.
Well, see, I use like some organic tea, like the I forgot what it's called, but it's organic tea, and you mix it in your stuff. It's like blooming something that helps it,
You
grow
use during the
bigger
bloom?
buds. Yeah, and then it has some microbe charge that you put in there, and it will like give it pH and magnesium.
Feed
and all
the
that.
roots.
Yeah,
Ain't that right? Show me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the microbes are kind of like your pH regulators. They actually they correct pH in your soil. That's why with living soil, I don't ever pH any of my stuff. I don't need to, because the microbes do it for me.
Okay.
So what he's with that microbe charge, it's fixing his pH in his soil, which is making the nutrients available, and then he's putting in the bloom booster. So you see that synergy there.
Yeah.
The microbes are making everything available in the right pH. They're breaking down the food so your plant can uptake it. So that's pretty much
Yeah.
happening there.
Oh yeah.
Microbes are super important, though. And it doesn't matter if you're growing with organics or you're growing with synthetics. Whatever style of grow that you have, if you add microbes in, you're going to see better results.
what the hell?
J-Dog already started reading some of the next slide here. Figure we'd each pick one of these randomly here and just see what your
All
thoughts
right.
were on it. I'm going to go first, and I'm going to ask you all this one. If you clean a vacuum, do you then become a vacuum cleaner? Something to think about while you smoke. I kind of like that one.
You are cleaning the vacuum. So
I am cleaning it, so therefore it's almost like,
You are the vacuum cleaner.
which don't make the vacuum cleaner the vacuum. It's just the vacuum. So why do people say vacuum cleaner? Go get the vacuum cleaner. Weird. Something to think about. Tyler, why don't you ask one?
If money is the root of all evil, why do they ask for it in church?
Oh, that is something. Well, and donations, and it's people, when people asking for anything, any help.
Mm.
So people, that's
I ain't got a comment on that one.
you got to comment.
I don't think that money's the root of all evil. I think people's intentions are the root of all evil.
Okay.
It's what they intended. They can
Yeah.
either intend it for good or intend it for bad. So I don't say money see that as being the root of all evil. I guess that's just the way
No,
I see
it's
it.
just if you get money and the people around you, that's when
Yeah.
things start to change.
But it's
and-
not actual money. It's the person.
Yeah,
J-Dog, why don't you pick one? Let's talk.
that was a
Alright.
deep one.
Who closes the bus door after the bus driver gets off?
Oh shit. Holy shit.
I think they stay open.
Do they leave them open?
I've seen some of them leave them
do.
open.
I think they
Yeah, I
like
think
leave them
they
like
do,
a
yeah.
cracked
Yeah.
a little bit, so
But
they can
it
just
is
get their hand
funny
pulled.
if you
Holy
think about
fuck,
it.
yeah.
I think they can pull them shut a little bit with their hand. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, they probably, like I said, just never get their knuckles in there.
Okay, what does water taste like?
Ooh,
Water.
where you?
Mm.
That one can be answered. I mean, it kind of stumped you because we were just talking about water and plants. Here's one. Do the plants taste water? What is tasting water?
Dude, I don't know.
So this is something I had a customer come in into the shop one time and said to me, caught me totally off guard, and I fucking loved it. He said, "Man, look around this room," and I did. I looked around. And I said, "What am I looking at?" He said, "Every item. Now tell me what each thing tastes, or tell me that you know what each one of these things tastes like." And I'm looking around, and I'm like, "Wood, yeah, even dirt." All of us know. I mean, think about it. Look around, pick something. Do you know what paper tastes like?
Yeah.
Ain't that fucking crazy? Wow moment.
Yeah.
I know. I do not know what. And you know what? Everybody says that tastes like dog shit. I do not know what dog shit tastes like. I can look at dog shit, and I 100% do not know what dog shit. I wish I would have remembered that when that dude came by and said that.
Or they say it tastes like shit.
Yeah.
You don't know what shit tastes like either. So.
When the hell did you eat shit? Who made you eat shit? Ah, poor person. Hit one more. Have you ever calmed someone down by saying "calm down"? Has that ever worked?
Not in my lifetime.
No, it's never fucking worked for me.
Nah.
No.
Calm down.
My parents didn't even like that. Mom, calm down.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no.
No way, that would not ever
That'd be
work.
bad.
Hell, you just said to me.
This was a big highlight I read this morning when I woke up. I like looking at the news, and Rolling Stones has out Cheech and Chong returns one last time for one last movie.
Man,
This is going to be dope. These guys, man, look at them.
Open Smoke was my favorite one.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Other than
That's
that,
the best.
yeah.
I also liked Nice Dreams, and the ice cream one where he drove the ice cream truck around.
'Cause they made a cartoon one, didn't they?
I haven't seen that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they
dude.
made a cartoon one. I seen that one.
Was it good?
I'm not thinking so, but I don't know. Some people might have different tastes. So, Up in Smoke was the favorite one for me.
Yeah, that'll always be. Wait a minute. The one where they get off at the airport and they're really fucked up, and the fucking limo driver thinks that it's Burt Reynolds and Mr. Dolly Parton. Think it's Dolly Parton's husband,
Is that Still Dreaming?
or Still Up in Smoke.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. It had the ant turtles. They were in the closet. Cheech was in the closet
Yeah.
with that maid.
Yeah.
and it kept showing different animals having sex.
Yeah.
That one's pretty funny too.
Yeah.
Mr. Burt Reynolds.
He's like, I think we're parked, man.
Ralph. Shout out to Kyle. Big things going out there with.
Yeah.
He came up with our new logo, and I absolutely love this. The bubble puff. I really like the smoke that says East of Elvins in the exhale of the smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it came out really cool.
Perfect. And I'm glad he got the left side of my face. I feel like that's my better side. So I don't know if I
That's
don't know,
why you like the
I don't know if he
logo.
agreed that or not, if it just happened, but it worked out pretty well. So I'm glad we got something there. I'm glad he put our names on there.
Yeah.
Ready to get this banner made.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really neat.
Get
And
some new
that's where we're
cards,
getting at. That's
banners.
I want to thank everybody for listening and like reaching out and telling me what they want me to talk about and us discuss, and people that are asking to be on. We got some big interviews coming up. People coming from like Mr. Tyler. Took him 50
Right.
minutes to get here. This ain't a dude that's right across the street. He traveled away to come here and be on the
Yeah.
show, and we really think that.
Yeah, appreciate
Yep.
that.
He followed us from Podbean.
Oh,
Podbean's
yeah.
still getting charged on my damn card.
No.
I canceled it, and it's still charging me.
Well, we always talked
$10.99.
about doing one on the farm, before you even started
Oh,
the
for real?
pod. Yeah. He was like, yeah, I need to come out there to the farm and do one. I was like,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
right before. Yeah, that's when I had that little China box. Dude,
Yeah.
we'd love to. I mean, I know it's getting ready to end the season of the summer, but fall's nice. Like, I want to go
Yeah, it is
kayaking
gonna
in
be
the
winter.
fall. I don't mind getting out, and I want to do that. I haven't really done that yet.
Yeah, I got to buy me a kayak. I ain't never been.
You ain't never been kayaking,
No.
and you live on the river?
Yeah, I ain't never been. I just ain't never went to one of the rentals and, rented one. I ain't never had people to, a bunch of people to go,
Go with,
Just
I
go
got
by
you.
yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
that would be different, I
Yeah.
guess. Because
Then
we're not
go
that-
with the old lady. She's scared to death, so you'd have to be paddling her kayak for her.
It took me a while. My wife, we went down to float one time, and they were out of canoes, and they were out of rafts, and they're like, we only have one canoe, and my
Oh,
wife's eyes
shit.
looked at me, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
canoes
got
are
this shit, baby. And that's what she thought. So it was like, all right, let's get it. And the whole time she's like, I know we're gonna fight. Us and another couple went down. We got out there. It took me a minute, but I found out I can take a canoe and spin a canoe like in a circle and float down by just paddling really hard and fast on one side. I remember coming directly at this guy in a boat, and he was fishing, and he wouldn't move. So I'm like, shit. And my wife I only had the paddle, so I was like, paddled real hard. And as I went down towards the guy that was like this, I literally spun that canoe 360 around him and went back down. And my wife turned around.
It's like Fast and Furious, man.
It was, but it was fast. Yeah, fast and on the river.
Yeah.
She turned around and she was like, well done. And I knew right then my manhood just went way up. Dude. Like, I just was like, fucking right, baby. I got
Gold
this.
star.
But to keep it going straight, it was hard as
I
fuck,
am,
man.
I am mad.
Oh yeah,
Them canoes
we
are
had a
legs
6-man
hurt.
raft on Current River.
Current River. No, I
Yeah.
haven't floated Current River either, man.
That's nice.
So Current River is very cold all the time.
Depends on what part you go to. We was at Van Buren.
Okay, Van Buren.
Yeah.
I went where they had the teepees. We rented teepees and stayed in them. They had air conditioning.
Mhm.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
We got an Airbnb, I think, when we went.
Hell yeah. Yeah, they say that water stays like 57 or something year round.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that bad when we went because it just rained the day before, so it was like got that rainwater mixed into it.
Hell yeah. Well, Tyler, I'm going to go ahead and hit you with these 7 questions since you're on here. This is 7 questions of cannabis. last person I interviewed, I forgot this in my truck, and I tried to remember them all. And you know how hard it is, even though when you interview people and you ask them every time. How did we meet, Tyler, and was it cannabis involved?
Yeah, at the dispensary.
Yep, at the Valley.
Yep.
Shout out to the Valley, locally owned.
Yep.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
What is your preferred way of consumption? Thank you, Sean.
Through my bong, smoking it.
You're a bong smoker? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I did bring a bong out because I wasn't sure if that was your way, but yeah, I got that
Yeah.
sitting over here.
I do blunts on occasion, but it takes up a lot more weed, so I
Mhm.
stick to my bong.
Yeah, I stick
Yeah.
stick mine also a lot. I smoke out a lot of glass.
Yeah. And I smoke enough just out the bong, so
Mm.
you
Hell
know,
yeah.
I go through.
It's a big rib. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a power hit. It's that's about the only size I can do. If you put a big bowl on or the big base on it, I can't clear those things.
But
man.
I always like a good infused blunt, like with some wax.
So I'm gonna give a shout out to these hash holes that's out because you just said that.
Yeah, those are.
If you can come across, I'm gonna give 'em- I love Vibe. I'm saying it. Vibe hash holes. I know that they got a half a gram of concentrate in a 2 gram joint, and it is a solid Tootsie Roll. It's not crumbled. It's not bullshit. It's clean. I broke one open to look at it because I was like, I want to see how this is concentrated in. It was like you literally Tootsie rolled some concentrate and put it in there. And the secret with those, for everybody to know, I found out from talking to one of the sales rep, small tokes. Don't hit it.
Yeah.
Just little. And it ain't because you're not a big dog and you can't do it. We know you can do it. Do that so it don't run and fuck up. Like, you don't want to get it too overly hot. So we actually had like 6 people on that thing, and as long as everybody takes the little hits off of it, we were stoned as shit.
Yeah.
We had 4 people tap out. So, question number 3. When and how was your first time with cannabis?
I was 11, and my stepdad told me to go get some fishing box, tackle box that he had, and I opened it, and there was a pipe in there, and he asked me if I wanted to smoke, and I'm thinking it's a trick question because he always said if he caught us smoking, that he would kill us.
Oh, shit. I've heard a lot of. Oh, wow.
Is this the end, Dad?
What did I do?
I love you.
So he was like, "You want to smoke?" And I'm like, "No." And then he was like, "No, it's okay. You could smoke this." And I'm like, "Whenever I ain't know what it was. I'm 11, so I'm like."
Right.
He's like, "Yeah, it's some weed." And then I hit it, and I remember being so high. And then I remember my real dad showing up, and then them two getting in a fist fight.
Oh,
and
shit.
I'm sitting there high as a kite, just like.
Poor Tyler. Should have done it.
But yeah, that's what happened.
Well,
That's a good one. That's good
so I
stuff.
guess your first time was very memorable.
Yeah, and I've been smoking ever since. Now I'm 24.
24, going strong. Question number 4. Favorite music/concert event that you have consumed at? And I'm very curious about this because I don't know about your music
I've
selection.
never been to a concert,
Never been to a music
No.
no festival?
but I'm more of a. I don't know. I listen to a variety of stuff. My old lady listens to like Pantera and stuff like that. So
Oh, shit.
I've listened to country, rap. You know, that's mainly what I listen to. Country
Yep.
and rap.
My wife's actually kind of the same. She's into like head PE, or was, not currently, but like
But
a
she-
lot of these, not
Yeah.
really alternative, but I was R&B, pop, and hip hop.
Yeah, that's me. R&B. You know,
Yep.
old school
Yeah,
stuff.
fuck yeah. Boys to Men, ABC,
I'll be
BBD.
listening to Tyrese.
Tyrese, yep. But while we're playing Xbox, bro. Favorite strain to smoke?
Man, there's so many strains that
There-
I've not even encountered yet, so I can't even, I don't even know. I've smoked so much from the dispensary, and I couldn't even tell you, for real.
Well,
I like a gassy, hybrid, more indica dominant.
There you go. Well, it's nailing it down. I mean, that
Yeah.
maybe I should change the question to that. What way does it lean? Because everybody I
There's-
ask got questions like, "Holy fuck!" And I'm
Yeah.
kind of like right now, every strain's in front of you right now. You literally can pick on what comes to your mind. Mine's Jaeger. I
Jaeger
ain't had
is
Jaeger.
fire.
Jaeger's been a minute since
Yeah.
I've had that. I also, if I see Blue Dream, I gotta have it. It's just something that happens. Thoughts on CBD?
I was hearing that CBD affects. It's supposed to make your THC, like, you know, if you have CBD in your weed, it affects you more on the THC or something.
Can give you more of an entourage
Yeah.
effect. More of a
yeah.
balance high, maybe a little less
Yeah.
paranoia. Show me.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what the latest
The study,
studies
yeah.
that
I
are
seen
coming out
somebody
right now.
posted that. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
who.
think I
yeah, I think
posted a
Show
link
Me
on
did.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, the new studies are showing that instead of people using CBD to take income down because it counteracts a high, you know, like if you smoke too much flower, you get super high. You could smoke some CBD, and it would knock that down a little bit, and knock your high off a bit, so you wouldn't be so paranoid. But they're showing that if mixed at the right levels, it gets you even more high.
Yeah.
Shit.
So it makes
Here's
you think
the
about
question:
my
where you
growth.
getting the CBD? Unless you're growing it yourself.
That's what I was saying. It makes me think about my growth. Should I let
Well-
it keep, going to get a little
Let
bit
it
of,
grow over. Maybe
Yeah.
that produce more CBN.
Yeah, they'll produce more CBN as
So
those
CBN
trichromes
Yeah.
mature.
And that's what you're looking for, that indica. You said hybrid indica leaning.
Something
Yeah.
makes you
So-
kind of sit back in the couch a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, let your trichromes go.
But
a
I
little bit more.
mean, I've been somebody, I could smoke sativa and still feel the same way I would if I smoked, an indica. I ain't never been somebody to smoke a sativa and feel like uppity, like I want to go do something. Because I know
always-
some people that smoke sativa and they say it gives them a uppity feeling. I'm like,
What I always told people, and this is just my presumption on it, is, even think of household cleaners, pine sol.
yeah,
You smell pine sol. You're not high.
no.
You're not,
No.
but your eyes open. It kind of makes you alert because it's got that citrus. It's got that limonene.
Yeah.
So it's natural. They put limonene in that cleaner to make you feel like it. So, like, smoking, I always tell people it's like a head high. So think about how that kind of hits you when you smell it. When you're stoned, you're just more head high. It doesn't mean you're like, all right, let's go. I'm ready to run. This motherfucker ain't
I
ready
thought
to
it was over a
run.
little crack.
Right, it isn't. And some people think that. They'll come in and they're like, well, I literally I need to get shit done. I need to do this, and this. And I'm like, maybe you should do that before you come see me. Because
And then relax.
I'm the wrong guy for that.
Yeah.
You kind of might have answered this question number 7, but we'll use a different one than the Pappy story. First time getting caught high or smoking by a parent, teacher, or cop.
My grandma, she was
Oh.
always one that
Uh-oh.
she'll sit around the corner and be listening to you having a conversation, and then come around the corner real quick, like, I'm like,
Pop out at you.
yeah. But she's found so many of our bongs and threw them, like, we made homemade bongs, and she threw them away, and we'd come and be like, we were out there getting a quarter one night in the backyard, and some dude was meeting us, so we drove up in the driveway. We went out there, and she's looking through the window the whole time.
Did you have your lights off?
He didn't have his lights off.
He didn't?
Yeah,
Okay.
he didn't care. He didn't know. He just was pulling up, and we went out there, got the weed, came back in. She's sitting there with her hand out, and she flushed the weed down the toilet.
Oh, Grandma.
Oh, man.
You know how much it took to get,
Oh man,
Oh,
man.
that sucks.
man.
I have a story similar. I mean, it wasn't my first time, but my grandma was everything to me. I lived with her. I helped take care of her. Me in high school, I came and lived with her and my best friend Nick. We'd get smoke weed. My neighbors sold weed. I went and got a bag. I figured out I could push weed and not have to pay for weed at a young age. So we always had weed, and we'd had smoke. We'd smoke back in the back room in my bedroom, and I have a huge walk-in closet because I'm young and dumb. It's not my clothes. I don't think about it, No, it's Grandma's church dresses. Me and my homies in there smoking a joint, bonging out the closet. I hear, Travis, are you and Nick in there? I'm like, fuck. Nick looks at me, and we're high as shit. I'm like, yeah, Grandma. I come out with a shirt. I come out like I'm trying to push her a little bit. Smoke rolling out of the fucking walk-in. Travis, what, you guys ain't smoking weed in there, are you? No, Grandma. Well, I wish you guys wouldn't smoke in that closet. And I was like, I'm sorry, Grandma. And I felt so bad. At that time, my homeboy fell off the stool. Doo, 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 doo. Is Nick in there too? So here comes Nick out. Nick don't even have a shirt. He's just laughing. He's stoned off his ass, and I'm like busted. She didn't yell at me, but she knew I felt so bad for smoking in there, and I didn't think about being smelling like weed. I was so young and new
Yeah.
at smoking.
Right,
I thought
yeah.
I was hid
Yeah.
in a closet.
And so
Travis
it
was hiding in a
all
closet.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did it again. That was one time, but grandma,
Yeah.
it.
She was like the police for me. She was always around the corner, you know, listening to your conversation. And I was the youngest, so I would have the $5 or something because I'd go ask somebody for it. Be like, I need $5 to get me a little nickel sack.
That's so great, dude.
Oh, man.
Well, that was the 7 questions. Some events that are coming up. And Tyler, if you're interested in going to some of these,
Spook.
and you too, J-Dog, you guys would be eligible to do this because this is open to public. It isn't an agent ID requirement. This is North. Big shout out to North, one of my favorite dispensaries right now. Very good people, very knowledgeable people, very clean. A lot of options. They also throw these wonderful events. So they got a spooktacular sing-along. I don't know if you guys know this about your boy Travioli, but I cannot sing to save my life.
Yeah.
But I might do some dabs and think it.
Yeah.
So this is going to be October
I don't
26th. Show me's like, no,
Yeah.
no,
You won't catch
no,
me up
Trav,
there.
we're not
No,
doing that,
man.
Travis. Count me out. He's already signed
let-
up.
Dabs are fine.
Yeah. I'll let the other people get up there and embarrass themselves, not
Yep.
me.
Yeah.
I'll get up there.
It's a costume contest.
I'll get up there.
You
Shit,
represent.
I'll
man.
get up there and represent
yeah.
Taste
Oh,
of
yeah.
Elvins 310 podcast, and I'll do
Yep.
Frank Sinatra.
I'll
I
film
ain't
it.
never
Either
heard
Frank
of it.
Sinatra.
I'll be filming it.
I'll
so
either do Frank Sinatra, Elvis, or
Like, it's before my time.
come fly
them
with
two.
me. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you get us. Yeah.
oh, get high with me.
Yeah,
Let's
there you
get
go.
high with me. October 26th from 5 to 10. This is going to be at, well, the North Night Out is what this is. So if you get on, look at North on social media, and they'll be posting more. There's going to be a costume contest, good food, giveaways. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
They asked us to come out there, so we're going to
Yeah.
be there.
Hell yeah.
So either on, I probably might get on stage. It might be a special night. I think we're going to be dressed the part.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm not going to say a lot, but the only clue I will say maybe that I was thinking about is maybe, hint is it is not Men in Black.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with
Yeah, I
that?
see what you got there.
We are not the Men in Black. That's the only hint. And I can't wait because they are freaking cool. All right. Other festival coming up is going to be November 10th. The Fall Harvest Festival. Music, munchies, Mary Jane. Puff and Paint starts at 7 o'clock. My wife and me are going to be there. We also got asked to come to it. It's going to be at the Asher Complex, 316 West Main, Park Hills, Missouri. 1 to 9. So it's going to be like events. All these vendors are going to be there. Really good artists. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. And we got asked to come to it. And then we get to do the Puff and Paint. And I love that. I love filming the studio with different arts while it was really high.
Yeah.
That one,
Hell
that one
yeah.
over the corner there, I was trying to do. And pot plants are hard to paint. I
Yeah.
can kind of sketch one,
Mm,
but to paint with a brush, but it was so fun.
yeah. Yeah.
They have somebody that helps you teach it. So they'll teach you what to do and give you options.
It's great that they put on these events for people to get together and hang out and smoke. I
100%.
mean, you don't have to even really paint. Just hang out and
Just
be
hanging
with
out.
good people.
Talking to these vendors, seeing what most of these people are independent. They put time into their logos.
Yeah, so it's important to get out there and support them.
100%. So yeah, that's something if you guys
Hell
want to
yeah.
come to. There is a lot of smoking going on usually in dabs. Yeah, that's back to the. So that's how we do it out here on Davis Crossing. Tyler, I want to thank you for coming on the episode today.
Yep.
Setting in on the Cannabis Church. J-Dog,
Yeah,
thanks for
thanks,
bringing
man.
the honey.
Yep.
Oh, you bet.
That
Thank
shit
you.
is fire. I just
Yeah.
now, whenever an edible hits, you'll be like, oh, that's why I feel good. Like
Yeah, that's
we're
exactly
smoking, but I feel pretty good right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
you're pretty on point about maybe one biscuit with honey is going to be about 30 to 40 milligrams
Yep, I think so.
because I feel pretty smooth.
Yeah.
And
same
it's
here.
really
and
sweet.
actually, it
Yep.
keeps building for a little bit. So, I mean, I don't even think we've peaked yet.
Long no shit. Show me green. Thank you for baking the biscuits. Did you
Oh,
did
yeah.
you make the yeast and hand roll all that out too this morning?
No, Pillsbury took care of it for me.
Oh, I already had it planned out. Wow,
Yeah,
you did
yeah.
set the temperature though.
Oh yeah. Well,
Did-
actually, my wife even cooked them.
I was. Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
going to ask.
so,
What did
yeah.
the wife say when she caught you in the kitchen making biscuits?
No, I told her that we might have infused honey,
Oh,
and she's like,
well,
I'll
shout
make
out
the
to-
biscuits for you.
shout out
I was
to the
like-
wife.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah, it's really awesome.
Oh yeah.
Also, shout out to Tyler's new fiance. They have a little one coming. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm noticing as I'm meeting people, like how fast kids grow. I never
Yeah.
had kids. I never been around kids, but like every now and then I run into my friend and I'm like, oh, who's that one? That's my baby. I'm like, the little baby, the one that just flipped me off. That that right there was the baby I saw last time when I was with you. But no, shout out. Thanks for her letting you have your time to come out. I don't want to
Yep.
tie you up too much. You got a long travel ahead, but we're all going to stay flossing out here on Davis Crossing. We're going to do another blunt, but hope you all enjoyed the show.
Hell yeah. Shout out to y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Thanks.
And then I hit save right away. And I say this out loud so that I'll remember.
Tyler, if you like gas, man, try a little bit of that. That one's called Gasper. It's pretty much exactly what you just described liking. Hybrid leaning a little bit more on the indica
Yeah.
side with gas.
Hell yeah.
You can grab yourself a couple of nugs out of there and put it in your other bag if you want.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that honey's got me feeling on point, bro.
That shit in glass is where the flavor really comes out though.
Yeah. See, I have mine in mason jars with the burping lid that goes on it. You know that you pump the. But he was telling me if you have it all the way full, just the top of it's getting,
Yeah.
and then the bottom of it's not,
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe if you fill it, halfway up. If you fill the jar halfway up and then do it, where you could shake it around, but I
Yeah.
feel like if you shook it around, you might.
Yeah, what I do with mine, is I'll take them actually fill them up like that halfway and then lay them on their side.
Okay.
That way it gives it a wider plane, you know?
Yeah.
That'll help you out with that.
What song do you like, Tyler?
It don't matter.
What song do you like getting stoned to?
I don't even get stoned.
What song did you say you like listening? You said Seal or Casey and JoJo? What did you say when we were talking about? You're like, I listen to
I said I'll be listening to Tyrese sometimes.
Tyrese. Yeah.
That's like love making music though.
No, that don't mean shit.
Yeah, that's baby making music. But yeah, she listens to classic rock. She's more classic rock, hard rock.
I'll actually put
Like 80s kind of hair band?
Yeah,
rock?
she likes all that old.
Like Motley
Yeah,
Crue and
she
shit
likes
like
all
that.
that stuff. But she also likes, Pantera and stuff like that too.
Gotcha.
When I got with her, I'm like, I don't know about this music.
Yeah, Pantera goes pretty hard.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm like, I'm ready to bang my head against the steering wheel. Jump out the car going about 70.
got my anxiety going through the roof.
Oh yeah, a little bit of Mendo Dope.
I love this group too.
Have you watched their channels? Like they have like a grow series on YouTube that you can watch, like growing giant fucking trees.
Hell yeah, I've been seeing people that do this shit.
Dude, if I had 101 acres, I'd have trees.
Yeah, I need to. I don't grow them outside because I didn't know how the bugs and stuff would be. I get bugs and I get bugs and stuff in the tent, and they're inside.
Yeah, you'd almost have to like clear a wide area around.
And